Welcome to my latest career video. This career video features a former contender called Patsy, Sweeney. Okay, so we will go through his career, starting at his major opponents. Okay, Patsy Sweeney fought Eddie Connolly, okay, the former world champion, scoring a win. He then fought a trilogy of fights against Matty Matthews, scoring one win with 2 losses and no draws. And then Patsy Sweeney lost, of course, to the great Sam Langford. Next up is 3 fights against former champion Honey Melody. Patsy Sweeney lost all 3 fights. And then he 4 times fought former pound-for-pound rated contender and former tongue-tying myself, George McFadden. Okay, let's just go there. 4 times, suffering 3 losses and 1 draw. Patsy Sweeney did hold a win over Owen Ziegler before fighting Jimmy Gardner in a trilogy, suffering 2 defeats with 1 draw. Next up is Dal Hawkins. Okay, Patsy Sweeney lost to Dal Hawkins. He also twice lost and fought 1 draw from a trilogy of fights against Jack Twin Sullivan. And Patsy Sweeney also lost to Irish middleweight Mike Donovan. Good evening, Martin. It's going to be a quicker video, this one. Hey, I don't have much time and be shorter career. So there's 21 fights listed there. Patsy Sweeney scored 3 wins, 15 losses and 3 draws from those 21 fights. So going on to his stats, Patsy Sweeney scored 34 knockouts, 16 of them in 3 rounds or less, and 1 in the first round. Now, Sweeney scored 2 KOs against champions, 0s against Hall of Famers, and 2 against pound-for-pound fighters, but he scored 0 KOs against rated fighters, being a pre-rating era fighter. And in terms of rounds boxed, he fought a total of 779 career rounds. Patsy Sweeney fought 0 title fight rounds, and he did fight 81 rounds against champions, 12 rounds against Hall of Famers, and 177 rounds against pound-for-pound rated fighters. Patsy Sweeney is a pre-rating era fighter, fought no rounds against top 10 fighters, top 3 fighters, or ring champions. So moving on to the slide against champions, Sweeney had 8 fights against champions, including 2 wins, 6 losses, no draws. Now, he defeated 2 individual champions. They were Eddie Connolly and Matty Matthews, and he did score stoppages over both of them, so knocked out 2 champions individually, Eddie Connolly or Matty Matthews. So on to the slide against Hall of Famers. Sweeney had 1 fight against a Hall of Famer. That was not a win, it was a loss. So Patsy Sweeney defeated no Hall of Famers individually and also knocked out no Hall of Famers individually. And going on to his pound-for-pound slide, Sweeney had 15 fights against pound-for-pounders, scoring 2 wins with 11 losses and 2 draws. The 2 pound-for-pound rated fighters he defeated were Matty Matthews and Owen Ziegler, and Patsy Sweeney scored stoppages over both of them, so he knocked out 2 pound-for-pounders individually. I did say it was a quick video, not as much information on this video as, say, Rosenblum, who I did recently. So Sweeney is a pre-rating era fighter, so record against top 10 fighters is 0s, also 0s against top 3 rated fighters and ring champions. He of course defeated no individual rated fighters and scored knockouts over 0 individual rated fighters. It's going to be weird when I get to rating here, because finally I won't ever have to say that anymore. I feel like I'm stuck on a time loop, constantly repeating the same thing, but I have to point it out because many people on YouTube, a number of people I've run into over the years are idiotic, and they'll say, so you never bought a rated fighter, not actually paying attention to who he was or what year he fought in. Attention spans in the internet age are very small. So there's his record against rated fighters, which is non-existent. On to his title fight record. Patsy Sweeney also had no world title fights, okay, so his title fight record is 0s. His title defenses and title fight KOs are 0s. Wins against top 10s, top 3 ring champions, 0s. In fact, the whole slide is 0s. So when we go on to the final slide, titles won. Patsy Sweeney with no world title wins. He was never awarded a belt, so he has captured or held no world titles, no lineal titles, and no undisputed titles. So a quick career, okay, because a quick video, not as much information on there, no rating information, so a very void video. Patsy Sweeney will join my lightweight playlist, okay. There's going to be bigger videos coming over coming days with Jack McCann's video, Leo Hook's video, etc, etc. But a nice quick one. Patsy Sweeney is on the playlist. Like I said, you know, most people on YouTube wouldn't even care about even saying this guy's name, but on the Boxing Librarian channel, all of these guys, not only the Hall of Famers and all-time greats that people like to babble on about, I'll shine a spotlight on all the contenders, or as many of them as I can as well, as service to the sport as a whole, not just service to me fanboyism to certain all-time greats I may like or watched when I was 5 years old. So there's the video on Patsy Sweeney. More videos coming over the weekend. I'm the Boxing Librarian. I'm out for now.